Now with that, this is something, Shivan, which is also going to be a major point of discussion in the upcoming G20 Summit as well, the impact of climate and the kind of burden smaller nations have had to bear in terms of, and they are expecting stronger resolution on the same as well. And that being said, the upcoming G20 Summit in New Delhi, it's being held at a time when the world is facing significant economic headwinds as well from the COVID-19 pandemic, war in Ukraine, economic slowdown in China and Europe. These are what the world leaders have to deal with.
Exactly. Now, in the next report, we look at the possible economic challenges that the summit has to address. Take a look.
The upcoming G20 gathering will be unlike any other held in the past. The world has been in limbo for the last 3 years. The once-in-a-century COVID-19 pandemic and the Ukraine war have dragged the global economy down. Inflation is soaring globally. Many countries are either flirting with or already in recession. The world is looking at the G20 bloc for a solution given its preeminence in the world economy. Reports suggest that the discussions on the world economy are likely to revolve around 3 issues, that is, supply chain disruptions, the ballooning global debt, and fragmentation of global capital. China's COVID-19 lockdowns not only pushed up inflation and slowed down global growth, it also exposed the world's overdependence on China as the global factory. With leading economies in the West desperate to de-risk from China, the upcoming summit may deliberate on the new global infrastructure where multiple countries will hold the key to international supply chain. The COVID-19 pandemic saw the debt burden increase, especially in the developing world. A 2021 IMF report showed that global debt reached a record $226 trillion. This has triggered a debate around debt restructuring by countries as well as multilateral organizations like the IMF and World Bank. With the US in particular pushing this agenda, we may see some positive news on this front. The post-COVID, post-Ukraine war world is increasingly divided. But that's not good news for the free flow of trade and global capital. A recent estimate shows that global fragmentation reduces global economic output by as much as 7% over the long term, or by about $7.4 trillion. This is detrimental to the developing world in Asia, Africa, and Latin America. India, the voice of the Global South, is likely to take the lead in addressing this issue. But the discussions will not be without drama, action and reaction. 2 member countries, Russia and China, are at loggerheads with the West. So coming to a consensus on reshaping the world economy, we will be a tall order. It will certainly be the test of India's global leadership ambitions. Bureau Report, WION World is One.